Hello, and we're going to get started with this week looking at more inequalities. So that's why we reviewed those last week. And we're going to look at them with variables that appear multiple times. So we've got one where multiple terms on one side and then on both sides here. So find your notes and we're going to get started. So as hopefully we reviewed in our last lesson, the first goal for inequality problems is to solve and then graph. This is an important idea. Don't forget to graph your inequalities. So here we have two like terms. We have 3x, negative 4x minus 2 if I wanted to rearrange it, so that we keep our negative terms here. Make sure that that stays subtraction. 3x minus 4x is negative 1x. Minus 2 is greater than 5. Then I would add 2 to both sides, which says negative 1x, which are synonyms, is greater than 7. Then I'm going to divide by negative 1. And remember, when you divide by negative 1, you're flipping the sign, because x is positive, less than, and the right side is now negative. So this would be the solution. X is less than negative 7. Now, again, we're going to remember that we want to graph. So after each solution, you're going to want to graph on the number line. So you have your number line here. You're going to start with your boundary, which in this case is negative 7, because that is the number. In this case, it's an open boundary, so it is an unfilled in circle. And then x is smaller than the boundary, so we're going to shade in all the numbers that are less than. So we're coloring in every number that x could equal. Every number that x can equal is all the numbers that are less than negative 7. Now let's look at an example where the variables are on both sides. So what I'm going to do is just like before. I'm going to subtract the other side's w term so that I don't have this problem. When I do that, I end up with 13 is less than or equal to 5w minus 2w, which is 3w minus 20. Now that we have the variable a single term, we can solve, which in this case I'm going to add 20 to both sides. So then 33 is less than or equal to 3w. Divide both sides by 3. And 11 is less than or equal to w. Notice how I didn't flip the inequality sign, because here we were dividing by a positive number. So it stays the same. So 11 is less than or equal to negative 11 is less than or equal to w. So then we're going to graph it. Since we're looking at this inequality here, that means that we are going to use a closed point like this on our number line. So here's 0. We've got an 11. We're going to color that in. And then it says that w is bigger than 11. So we're going to then color in all the parts of the line that w could be, which is all the numbers that are greater than 11. So that's to the right. So remember, our goal for graphing is shade in every part of the number line that could be a solution. So everything here could be an answer to this inequality. Let me know if you have questions on any of the solving techniques that you're going to see. And I'll be sure to check in the comments and in the nomination forms. If you're really stuck, set up a Zoom call, and I'll be here to help.